out of celebrities.
This man looks strange. I'm just saying, if it's what happened.
I think it's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, something like that.
It's
something
about like in relation to the life of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those maybe a biopic, but not actually a biopic movies. Heavily inspired by a true story.
Like Elvis.
I mean, Elvis is a biopic.
Yeah,
I'm talking like, Elvis is a biopic. It is about a person. It is stupid, and it leaves
from another person's perspective too, of course.
But it is a biopic.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But
it's like it's like the movie Newsies.
Yeah.
It's like that,
which is heavily inspired
by like a true story.
Yes.
Okay.
Or that not Freedom Riders. Yeah, Freedom Riders.
Freedom Riders.
Yeah, the movie about the teacher.
Yeah,
that actually happened, but they don't use the people's names.
Right. Like they definitely took some. There were some like
liberties were taken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but that was my question. I was like, because I keep seeing it pop up. I'm like, what is there a new thing? Or I guess I think I saw it. I thought I saw it a while ago too. But
it's some old pictures. I don't understand why people are bringing it back up because it's literally like a 3-year-old.
We've also seen him since then.
Exactly.
He has a whole Netflix show.
But he also doesn't have like his face.
Doesn't he
like
travel
more.
and like go
Yeah, it's really cool.
I mean, his vibe is always one of my favorites for sure.
Y'all think he's gonna come back for High School Musical, the series, the last season that's about to come out?
I think so. I think they're all going to come back.
They are. Like they promoted like half the cast is coming back, but the only people we haven't seen is
the last
Ashley
season.
Tisdale or Zac Efron.
I don't think it's going to be all at the same time. But I think they're going to like.
Vanessa Hudgens came back.
Yeah, well, there have been pictures that came out. I think when they were doing the initial filming where Zac Efron was at East High, Vanessa Hudgens was there, everybody except Ashley Tisdale. So I think.
For the last season,
because for the last season they dropped the trailer for it a couple days ago where it's basically an original story, but it's like that High School Musical 4 that we all thought was going to be where they did that fake trailer where it's like the reunion and they all come back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think
that's going to be the musical for this,
but that's going to be it's kind of like
for the
because they even brought back the actor who played the coach who played Zac Efron's dad.
Yeah, I just don't think they can afford all of them for a whole season.
I mean, they got like Corbin Blue for like 4 episodes last season.
Yeah,
Corbin Blue's right. It dropped.
Yeah, but Corbin Blue probably cost the least out of them.
No, what's her name? His love interest.
His love interest
cost the least.
But she was doing stuff before them.
True. So was he.
They had the girl, the big black girl that could sing. They had the big black girl that could sing on the episode too. You remember who on one of the first season? Am I wrong about that?
Oh, the cheerleader. Yeah, she came back as
she was white, wasn't she?
She was white.
No, not the cheerleader. They did let her be a cheerleader.
She was cheerleader senior year. Yes,
by her senior year. The black girl. They can really. They had the
Monique Coleman.
She's not big.
Monique, yeah, no, not Monique.
I am.
Are you talking about homegirl from Glee?
Amber Riley?
Why am I thinking?
Was she on the show?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Was she on the show?
No, that's what I was like.
No, that's crazy. No.
I mean, there's a girl on there that's like.
I was thinking. I got Glee and. Excuse me.
There's a girl on there who can sing, and her name's like Dariana, but she can sing.
Oh yeah,
I think it'd be cool if like you didn't let them all meet at the same time. I think it would be cool if just over the course of the season you met like one every 2 episodes.
Like each character has like a one-on-one interaction kind of thing.
Yeah, or like when a character needs just that advice from somebody, and because
maybe I can help. Oh my god, it's so and so. Oh my god,
very like sitcom, like early like '90s sitcom. Like
maybe I can. Maybe I can help.
NBA basketball player walks into scene.
Yeah.
Hey there.
I've like I don't know,
like the scene in Dodgeball, right when he's at the bar and he's like complaining to the guy about like the situation that they're dealing with, and Lance Armstrong walks up to him. Lance Armstrong walks up to him and gives him the advice about the Tour de France.
Oh my god!
Even though he cheated,
he did cheat. Big old cheat.
but I think it'd be cool if they.
Whatever.
Like, have Zach be a director or something, and Troy's just walking down the street, and they just happen to meet. And say, oh,
that became his career.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you
Natural. You know, he goes from being like a star athlete and like a musician
budding
to
musical theater
to a director.
To a director.
I think that makes sense.
Solid.
You know, he knows how to work on a team.
Yeah. He knows how to coach a team.
Yeah.
What would Chad, his career be?
Chad would be the best choreographer in the world.
But he don't dance.
I was saying, he goes from I don't dance to
I
the
dance
best
all the
choreographer. Best choreographer.
Nah, dude, he's coaching
He also
his kids' little
wins
league
a,
team, fam. Like, nah,
He wins a jump. He becomes like a jump rope champion while he's at
Oh
it.
my god, double dutch chef.
Stop.
On his pathway to becoming.
No, but for real, you know he's like a stay-at-home dad, and Taylor's just bringing home the bread.
Yeah, that's
For-
which is why he's a choreographer.
Right.
He can
Facts.
afford. He can afford
to
it.
be a choreographer.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That is just what he
Because
does.
she is definitely a leading scientist in the
Yes.
world at this point.
Oh, bro,
Gabriella
she
too.
is.
That's why Troy can go out and direct things.
I'm crying.
Because Gabriella's winning Nobel Peace Prizes or something.
Right.
Do you think? So, are you telling me Troy's not directing TV? He's directing live theater.
Like live theater and movies.
Oh, he got that.
If he's doing movies, we're okay.
Yeah.
That theater
Miriam-
bug been him late.
Miriam let me know about how much she made as like an assistant director for a live theater show the other day, and I was upset. So I was
In Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying.
I'm talking like Broadway. And
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I mean, yeah,
I'm just making sure that
he went to college in California.
Yeah.
yeah, facts.
Which is why you could be doing movies, because that's film area. If you had gone to New York, it'd be
Broadway.
Sharpay, however,
Is on Broadway.
Do it on Broadway.
on her fourth Tony
I was gonna say she had that spinoff. Sharpay's a big break.
Is Ryan?
She's trying to get
is
her
Ryan
stylist.
the choreographer on Broadway or what?
Yeah, no, he
I
is.
feel like Ryan is also winning Tonys because they don't have to compete with each other.
He is he is the choreographer. Because I mean, he went
is
to
a-
he got accepted to Yale or not Yale. He got accepted to Juilliard. Yeah, so for theater arts. Yeah, so
He
definitely-
choreographed the Tony Award winning musical Washington.
I love it.
I'm gonna play the theme song now.
Please.
We're back.
Taylor King.
ESG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurts about a guide until the end. ESG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurts about a guide until the end. Oh, we back at it again. Jay, Jeremy, Miriam, Ryan, friends until the end. What's new this week? That is our mission. Spoiler leaks, not our ambition. Call us geeks, come on now listen. Black and nerdy's our position.
Blurred boys, y'all know what to expect. Enter the podcast, we come in correct. Survivalist world, we coming for the throne. Blurred boys, survivalist zone.
ESG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurts about a guide until the end. ESG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurts about a guide until the end.
Taylor.
It's the Blurts about a guide. It's the Blurts about a guide. It's the Blurts about a guide.
Yeah.
But still, you could play games in between. And Shredder's Revenge is on PSN right now. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah.
Is it a fight?
Is it the Scott
Or
Dancer?
is it a story?
It's a beat 'em up.
That
It's
new-
a story
that new
game,
side scroller.
but it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up game.
It's like 3D
that
side
you can play
scroller.
with
Yeah.
like 8 people.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, that's fun.
It's
so
the
much
arcade
fun.
So I
game
got
that they gave you
two
on PS2.
controllers right now.
Yeah, like you and Miriam could sit there and play. Like I could play at my apartment. Like my homie Daniel and them could play.
see-
Like Jeremy could play.
And I've been
we
saying
could all
PS4
play
and
together.
PS5 compatible?
Yes, it is.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, and
yeah.
I've been saying we need more games that you can play with
Co-op.
somebody on co-op.
And
with
you can
it,
play
bro.
like
This is the
up
thing.
to like 4 or 5 people like in
I bet
person.
Miriam
too.
would have a good time doing
It's a
that.
button masher. It is just.
Oh, she loves a
fun.
button masher. Who doesn't
Yeah.
love a good button masher?
It is a fun game.
That's like
They're
expected.
If you're telling
beautifully
me I don't have to
animated.
strategize, I can just like
No, you literally,
spam
and
the,
there
the
can be
square button.
strategy too, because there's like goals and achievements for each level
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it's on PlayStation.
So it's
Plus
kind of
now.
like bringing back the OG.
Yeah, it's a tribute to the old arcade games.
Love it.
Yeah.
Because the old arcade game's fun as hell.
Yeah,
You
and it's
remember we
beautiful.
played that when we were at
Paramount? Yes.
not at Paramount, when we were in Austin at the Barcade.
Oh,
We played it there too. You, me, and we all played it.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Blurred Survival Guide.
Episode 97.
97.
Boom.
I'm your co-host, Jeremy.
I'm going to check.
Hey, it's just the boys in here today. What's up, Ryan?
The boys.
The boys.
I went back and watched
Not,
it.
I would say not to be confused with Amazon.
I watched the
Prime
first episode of the third season and I forgot. Bro, I was kind of like chilling. I was so relaxed. Let me say, I was so relaxed. I was chilling, and then like I shriveled up. I was like, "What the just happened again? I forgot." And I was like,
Man.
"Damn, I should have seen it coming." I was just like scrolling on TikTok on my phone, watching it, and then all of a sudden,
Somebody saw it coming.
Both.
pop.
I think we've gotten a pop in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, there was a pop. There was a
First
pop.
episode.
It
Every
was,
First
the,
episode
it was
of,
the eyeball. It was the eyeball in one of them.
Season 2.
It was like season 1 was
Because season 1 was Robin.
Robin.
Yeah.
getting spin through. All you see is hands.
Man,
That's what solidified. That's how you solidify me to watch a TV show. You got me in the first 5 minutes.
I remember I showed
That's
that to
the hallmark
Jada,
of
and
boys.
I gave her no warning.
Who?
I was like, Jada,
Rude.
because I was like, is it a show that she would enjoy? And she
Yeah.
loves that show. But she was not going to get through it if I told her what was going to happen.
That's fair.
And so I
That's
just
fair.
started it one day. I was like, you'd like this show? It's about superheroes. And just left it at that. And we went through it. And man, she was so mad. Because it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it does.
Bro, shout out Jada Kato for making it to
shout
the
out to
boys.
Jada Kato.
Like, follow her
Yeah.
music. Just
She comes
But
over
real-
whenever it premieres. It's going to be great.
Oh, that will be fun.
It's going to be dope. Well, she did for season 2 and 3. I can't anymore. R.I.P.
Bro, season 2 was what's the Nazi bitch, right?
Yes, Stormfront.
Stormfront.
God.
And season 3 was Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Soldier
Up in his hole.
But he wasn't like, I mean, like his villainy is not so much villainy as it is just vengeance.
No, his is also old school racism.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
But he's going for like the people that took out his team, right? Like
It was that, but also on top of, oh my God, I'm walking down New York City and there's a couple homos.
Yeah.
And,
Well, yeah, you shit.
There was also that whole cartoon section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that season still?
That's season 3.
That's season 3, where where Black Noir got his.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, his shit rocked.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That was
Man.
nuts. Also, Black Noir's back in season 4.
Yeah, he is.
How the does that even work?
Because
Anybody can be Black Noir, right?
Vault, no, yeah, basically, Bob is like, we have contingency plans on top of contingency plans.
Anybody can be Black.
And I'm gonna say
It's the same actor though, which I think is cool.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, what's his? I don't remember his superpower.
I mean, he's
it's like
Captain America. He's Snake Eyes.
yeah, but he's Snake Eyes essentially
Basically.
from G.I. Joe.
That's right. It's just like deep as hell with
Also, have you ever seen
swords and shit.
Transformers?
Not yet. The new one.
new
Seen
one.
Transformers?
I've seen the
Okay.
trailer.
Okay,
Did
did
you
you go
see-
watch the movie?
Oh, did you like
Oh
it?
no, I've seen on TikTok what happens at the end.
Have you seen this?
It's,
You
it's,
want-
you
I
want
don't
me to
care, I
spoil-
don't care.
He gets the main character Anthony Ramos gets invited to be part of the G.I. Joe initiative. And then-
So John Cena.
Oh, we're crossing universes.
So John Cena is basically Duke from Bumblebee.
That's actually dope.
He's essentially Duke.
That's
Because they asked him about it, like, as a joke. They were, like, talking about things that they could cross over with and things that he would like to do. And they had mentioned people have been talking about bringing
Well, I
G.I.
mean, like
Joe
it's the
back.
same toy universe,
And
I guess,
just
right?
giving
Why
it to
the hell
John
not?
Cena.
Yes.
Yeah, why the hell not?
So they think that they're going to just kind of retcon it and be like, this is Duke. And he's just going to pull up.
so I might be a little
I'm
bit
in for it.
So what?
Yeah.
because this is all
I'm good
Mattel.
for it.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if we see Barbie just pop up? Barbie and Ken pop up in the middle of nowhere between Transformers and G.I. Joe.
And you got
Because we
Snake
got a whole
Eyes.
ass
I mean, Snake Eyes wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't the worst movie.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like,
Neither was the first G.I. Joe movie. The first G.I. Joe movie was kind of lit. The second one, the first one was pretty
See,
solid.
the second one was The Rock being The Rock. That's basically it. But
The first
one is Channing Tatum, Marlon Wayans.
It ended stupid.
I don't think I saw the second one. So
You don't
fine.
need to.
It's
You
okay.
No, I
was hyped for Snake Eyes. Like when it came out, I was like, "This is gonna be."
They
a
didn't
really
want to
cool
pay
movie.
Channing Tatum for a whole movie, so they kill him in the first 5
They
minutes.
pulled a Chris Brown and stomped the yard on him.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was so mad.
Everybody was.
They
Alabama boy
blow him.
from
They
Coleman?
blow him up. Just on screen. They just fully on screen. There's they give him no way out. They're like he is dead.
But they also
And they also kill Marlon Wayans too.
Oh, I thought they were just replacing with The Rock. Like I thought they were the same character.
No, this is a different character.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Because they couldn't explain. They can't
I
explain.
was saying how you gain so much muscle mass in
It's
span of
always
2 years.
That's the other reason why the first movie's kind of lit. Because Channing Tatum and Marlon Wayans have nuts.
They're
chemistry.
tiny, and but they're also tiny. So it's
Yeah.
like realistic.
It's not big. Yeah. It feels
Hold on,
like
so they have him for the first movie, but they kill him in the second movie?
Yeah,
They
'cause they
took
didn't
both
want
of
to
them
pay
off for the second movie.
That's messed up.
because they didn't want to pay him.
Wow.
They wanted it to be just start action flick with The Rock. I'm The Rock. Doing
Well, they couldn't
jumps.
afford to. That's what it was. They couldn't
Yeah.
afford The Rock if they had both of them as well. It was the budget situation.
I'd say the first movie is worth watching.
Yeah.
It holds up. It also holds up pretty well. The ending is really dumb. It's awful. I hate it.
Did you say Go Joe?
No,
There's no Gojo.
it's not a Gojo.
That's lame.
But the sequence, the actual action sequence leading up to the end is dope.
Yeah.
But how they kind of just leave the final moment with the villain is kind of stupid, and it makes me.
Is it
angry.
campy?
Yes.
All right. I can dig it. Well, I mean, I can dig
But
it.
it's
I
like
can
bad.
work with that.
It's not like a fun campy. It's like a come on. You tried and they just used the wrong lines, which is basically what it came down to. Because they put their whole dick in trying to deliver it, but it just don't. It doesn't come out well.
What, Cobra the villain in the first one?
Yes, Cobra is the only villain that
That's
G.I.
fair.
Joe have that's worth a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly,
I mean,
he's
yeah.
interesting.
Cobra Commander?
I mean, he's
Yeah.
got it. I mean, he's got all the forces behind him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a terrorist.
I used to have some dope G.I. Joe and Cobra action figures when I was little.
We learn a little bit more about you every day.
I never knew what they were actually for or about,
Right.
but I had them and I used them. All of my toys kind of just got combined in this stuff.
When did that movie come out? 2009?
I think that's the best. That was how we played with toys
Probably.
on the at the daycare or after school care that I would be at.
Yeah, it's more fun like that.
G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. Yep.
Who else was in that movie?
It's cast real quick. Alright, we
Love
got
that feature.
Channing Tatum as Duke. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was Cobra Commander. I forgot. JGL was Cobra
Yo.
Commander.
I have to rewatch this movie.
Woo!
I'm rewatching this movie tonight.
Adewale Akinwumi was Heavy Duty. We got the number 9.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Christopher Eccleston is Destro.
Yes. He was a good Destro too.
Ray Park is Snake Eyes.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Dennis Quaid is Hawk. Marlon Wayans is Ripcord. Brendan Fraser is Stone.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Who else do we know that we recognize? That's the second movie.
I'll have to go back and rewatch this movie.
Yeah, it holds up.
Okay, I forgot.
Where is it?
Joseph
Is it
Gordon-Levitt.
on Hulu? Somewhere?
No, it's on Sling.
Dang. I gotta rent
Or you can rent it from Amazon
Yeah,
Prime,
rent
Google
that.
Play Movies, YouTube,
Yeah.
Redbox,
You gotta rent that.
and Voodoo.
Okay.
I might rent it one day.
Ainsley and I rewatched Aragon yesterday.
How's it hold up?
Better than you would expect.
It wasn't a bad movie. I enjoyed it.
It wasn't a bad movie. It could have been a whole lot better.
It was a
cast
shit
it-
adaptation to the book, if
Yes,
I'm
it
not
was a bad
mistaken,
adaptation of the book.
Right?
And Ansley did a good job of reminding me of things that they took out that would have been nice moments
To have had.
to just have happen. But it's cast really well. The guy that plays Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, if you watch that show,
I know
I
that
did.
movie.
I don't remember the.
he plays Durza.
What's the name of the movie again?
Aragon?
Aragon. I thought you said Aragon for some reason. No.
I remember so the first time I ever saw the book was during the Scholastic Book Fair when I was like in elementary school, right?
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it. I was like, oh hey, this thing looks dope. And I had gotten done being like so hype on Lord of the Rings, and I was like, oh shit, Aragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's like about him. Ends up obviously being about like the dragon and like his rider and everything that they do that in the first book.
It's about Aragon.
Yeah.
The whole time.
We got Jeremy Irons, John.
Well, yeah, but like his whole thing is like
Yeah.
is going to ride the dragon, right? Like that's or part of it, right?
Stronger and like becoming like the overpowered dragon rider.
Right. Well, I ended up buying the book. Never read the book.
You should read it.
Never read the book.
You should.
But like, it was just like a cool book to have.
The guy who wrote it, I remember when he started working on the first one, he was like 15.
I think I remember hearing that. Like, yeah.
It's also about to get adapted, I think.
It's a regular TV show.
Yeah, I think for
So they're gonna should
Disney
push it
Plus
out,
or
yeah.
one of the.
I can dig that.
services.
I can dig that.
Oh, we
It's
got
about
for
to
sure.
adapt it.
Ed Spieleers was Aragon.
If you've watched the newest season of You will know him.
Okay. Let's not watch the new season.
I watched the new season. Let me see.
He's
Oh yeah.
We got Jeremy Irons as Brom.
great, Brom.
John Malkovich as Galbatorix.
I'll watch anything.
Galvatorix,
Okay.
fantastic Galvatorix. Once you get past the fact that it's John Malkovich,
I'll watch anything with John Malkovich.
it's great. He's not in the movie a lot, but it's funny.
Perfect.
Garrett
His
Hedlund
clothes
as
there.
Murtaugh.
Also very good.
Robert Carlyle, Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes.
This is the Durza. You see him? Yeah.
Oh my.
Just imagine like more scales on his face. That's Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh my.
Slash Beast slash every villain in Disney lore. There's this one person at once upon a time. Rachel Weisz is Saphira. Jima Hansu is Ajihad. And yeah, just kind of less and less people we know from there.
It is also a book. It is also a book that would work very much better as a TV show
I believe that.
because
Yeah.
there's like a Lord of the Rings amount of stuff that
So,
happens.
so what do y'all think of, speaking of like TV shows that are like movies that are getting made into TV shows / books? What do y'all think about the new Harry Potter
I'm
adaptation?
not gonna watch it.
You're not gonna watch it?
No.
Apparently, a lot of people are like thinking that they're gonna include more details from the books that make the books like that much better. I mean, this is just what
I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless I look at them and I'm like, they're more Harry Potter than the last
The
three
Harry
people
Potter
that we
we
had
had.
to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
What do you mean? They said they are
Or
gonna
if
get
Daniel
that.
Radcliffe gets online and is genuinely like,
Watch
"Hey
it.
guys, I'm gonna watch it. You should watch it." Then I'll watch it.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
But
so I saw a
until
promotion with them, like saying like you might want to watch it.
I mean, they haven't casted it yet.
True.
It is not a thing that exists.
Well, it exists on paper. It's like
Yeah.
a 10
But
year,
it's not-
they're gonna do this damn show. Like they know.
8-book deal season, a 10-season, 10-year deal.
Yeah,
They got
but
with
until I
Max.
see it,
Fair.
I mean,
I'm not gonna watch it.
I kind of want.
I'll watch a trailer.
I'll
I'll give it. I'll give a trailer a shot, but
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna watch the
because I
show.
lucky want them to cast the OG3 as the teachers at this point because
That'd be
they don't know to be teachers.
Yeah,
But like
but you can't.
that,
Cast,
that,
you can't
no,
recast
dude, no,
Daniel
you can't
Radcliffe.
recast Harry Potter as like
The other two could be in it, but you could not cast Daniel Radcliffe as anybody other than James Potter.
I would say he don't know who's gonna have to be James Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the only.
You gotta
way.
sporadically throw him in
Yeah.
there, like but Emma Watson and Rupert Grint,
Yeah, they can play like you can
she
make
could,
Emma
Emma
Watson
Watson could play
Trelawney. You could make because she's too young to play McGonagall, but you could make her look crazy enough to play Trelawney.
or Bellatrix. That'd be interesting.
No,
I don't know.
she's too Hermione to do
She's
that.
I'm saying you need somebody with a little bit of crazy in their eye to play Bellatrix. So, yeah.
But she's like crazy enough to pull off Trelawney because like when she gets fired, you would feel bad for Emma Watson getting fired.
Facts.
True.
Facts. Ron would play.
His
This
own
might
father.
be controversial. I was like, give me Rupert Grint as Hagrid. Just make him big
And red.
Give me Rupert Grint as Hagrid.
Big ass ginger.
Yeah, if they do that, I'll watch it.
He's crazy.
That's how they get me.
You crazy on that one. That's
Because
funny,
he'd do such a good job at it.
though. Well, it would be endearing.
Him or Tom Felton
It would
need to be like characters that are like Make Tom Felton serious. That's who you could make Daniel Radcliffe. I take
Sirius
back
Black?
what I said.
You
You
could
could make him serious.
You make him serious. That's a good one.
He'd do good as
I like
serious.
that. I like that idea.
Um,
Yeah, that's probably the only, like, him and James are the only two acceptable. I wanted to say Dumbledore, but you couldn't.
No.
It's too young. Yeah.
you make
You can make him young Dumbledore, and maybe
No.
if that you ever
They
did
have to leave
that,
that alone.
that's a thing. That would be-
He's too young, and he's not going to be old enough to do it by the time they do it. But I would love to see Ewan McGregor play Dumbledore.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
You've thought about that one.
I
before.
have.
You've thought about that one.
I have a list of people that I would like to play Dumbledore that I feel
But I feel like
can do it for a long
Ewan
enough
McGregor
time.
could calmly say, "Harry, did you put
Yeah.
your name in the Goblet of Fire?"
Patrick Stewart could do it very well.
Yes, that's how Pearl should do it. Make him a wizard so that he and Sir
Patrick
Ian
Stewart.
McKellen can both be wizards now.
Yeah.
Like, we need that.
You can. I know he wouldn't want
Knights
to, but
and wizards.
if you could convince Ian McKellen to put on a big beard again, he'd be a great Dumbledore.
He would be. What did he put for?
He's Gandalf.
Gandalf. Yeah.
He'd be a great Dumbledore. John Hurt would have been a great Dumbledore.
Yeah.
But he's dead now.
Yeah.
He was Ollivander, the wand maker.
Oh,
in OG.
yeah. Okay.
Damn, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I forgot. The British actor, Harry Potter.
Yep.
I'm trying to think who else. I feel like you can't cast. I feel like you have to go the route of them doing Percy Jackson with casting the big three,
Sure.
where they can
Oh, they
be
gotta
like
be children.
They gotta be. They have to be children.
gotta
Like,
be
you cannot
children.
like give me 14-year-old children.
Nah.
No,
They have to be.
They gotta be
the
12.
curse that they are
12
they
at the
are
oldest.
beholden by is the fact that they casted it so perfectly the first time.
Yeah,
You know,
and they were children when they cast it.
Yeah.
And you knew that they were kids.
I mean, there are some very talented children actors
Yes.
right now, especially acting into a lot of these horror movies and like these British films. Like,
Yeah.
there's some talented ass fucking children.
Yeah.
There's some shit children that are acting
Oh,
right now
for
that
sure.
are, like out for sure out there.
If Michael Caine could just hang on for a couple more years, he could be Dumbledore.
He sure could though.
He's 90. He's 90.
Bro.
Do not do it.
Put him out there. Bro,
We can't kill Dumbledore after the second movie again.
Oh my god.
So what are we talking about?
Dumbledore.
Like for real though.
Anthony Hopkins. Gary Oldman.
There you go.
Gary Oldman, the guy who played Sirius the first time,
There's
can be
your
Dumbledore now because he's British.
That's it.
And he's old now.
The guy who played
you go.
Sirius the first time.
The original Sirius
Yeah.
is Gary Oldman. The guy, what's his name? Jim Gordon in The Dark Knight.
Come on.
Sirius.
He played Sirius Black. Gary Oldman. I don't know what you're talking about, iPhone.
That would be cool.
But he would be a good, man. Why did I think of that?
Hey. This is.
Yeah, I know the actor. He played Sirius.
Oh,
yeah. Did they change him?
Yeah.
No. You
No.
just made it seem like they changed Sirius.
No, I mean the first time as in like the original Harry Potter movies. Could
Sorry.
play Dumbledore in this new series.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Dude, I never realized that Sirius and
Jim Gordon.
Jim Gordon were the same
Yeah.
person.
Because it can't be the new one, because the new one's black.
True.
Yeah. What are we talking about today?
Oh, by the way, I want. This is a very controversial thing,
We
but
keep
I would
going back
like
and forth.
Henry Cavill and Tom Hiddleston to play.
We'll talk about it.
Henry Cavill and Tom Hiddleston do what?
Play Voldemort.
Both of them?
Either or,
Oh, okay.
Henry Cavill
because I Henry Cavill scares me.
from.
Superman.
So you want to cut off his nose real quick?
I mean, he doesn't have to have a cut off nose. They can make him a person.
I'm gonna say in the books, he
'Cause
just
in the
literally
book-
he just
in the-
looks like a snake.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean that he loses his nose. He just has snake-like features.
Yeah, that's a nose.
No, he
No.
has snake-like features.
No, he looks like an evil person. Like,
Yeah.
he's just one of those people that you look at and you're
Maybe
like,
his eyes a bit more.
Most, most, yes. They'll probably like
Super pale.
grayscale, yeah, make him
Has
super
a
pale,
beak.
grayscale him,
Yeah.
make him like a beak, and then just
Loki
give him like the
like-
eyes. That's
Yeah.
it. He doesn't have to lose a nose.
I hear you. I hear you.
you know that thing of Loki where he's just like,
Yeah. I'm with it.
yeah.
But yeah, Tom Hiddleston also could be a good Voldemort.
Anyway, my bad.
What are we talking about today?
I feel like that was an important one.
Well, I mean, I've enjoyed this cold open as much as the next guy, but I also
we didn't go before them.
this is why we need Miriam.
but I also really
Thank you. Listen.
She keeps us on track.
this is taking our most authentic selves. This is
30-minute cold open. Let's get it.
Well, Ryan proposed a topic, and I really like this topic because I thought they're gonna do whatever we just did again.
Oh man. I hope y'all
But I feel that's why I chose it because it's a one that we can.
Dude,
talk
it's
about.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
So
fun.
he's talking about superhero and anime power-up moments, and just our favorites and all that shit. So
Like the superhero, I kind of missed the superhero part.
hashtag all the things.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to just be like anime because there's some cool ones in there.
Well, no, I didn't do anime. I didn't do superhero either. I just went cartoons.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were talking about Ben 10 earlier, and I mean,
No, he is a superhero.
Ben 10's a superhero.
No, here's okay. So we can just get everybody started on this. Here's one that I'm pretty sure none of y'all have thought of, and it's old as hell, but it's so true.
it is a power-up.
Popeye.
Spinach.
Solid power-up.
Solid power.
Solid freaking
That boy
power-up.
is a Navy
Yeah.
SEAL who eats a can of spinach. Boom, boom.
It's like Mario. He eat the mushroom. It's a power-up. One up.
I'll go. One of my favorite ones, and this is the only one I'm going to give to Dragon Ball Z because
Do it. Tell it.
I mean, it's obvious though.
it's. I was going to give it to Ultra Instinct.
Ultra
I was
Instinct.
going to give it to Ultra Instinct's probably my favorite one. Like him going Super
Okay, I mean, your
was
favorite
the
one,
first
but, like,
time.
That's
Like,
that's
Super, him going Super was like is the most iconic
Super
one.
Saiyan one. Yeah.
But the one that I enjoyed, I probably enjoyed watching the most was probably Ultra Instinct.
Okay. Because it's smoother though, right?
It's smoother, and Goku looks like he's about to commit felonies. When he starts and he's just standing there and he's just gone, you're like, oh, it's over with.
Oh, you dead.
Yeah.
You know who looked like he also about to commit felonies? Vegeta, when he does his Super Saiyan Ascended,
Yeah.
bro, he looked like he'd been in the yard, like doing push-ups nonstop. He just comes out and just like, it's Cell and him, and it's a Cell arc, and he sees him. He's just yoked as fuck. Cell hits him one time, and he goes, "Was that it?" It just starts to go ham on him, bro. Like I forgot about that power up, and then I started thinking about just like more power ups that just had that moment. That one, and for real, yeah, just looking like a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Out there,
It's crazy.
he had that dog in him.
We could also go Broly going Super Saiyan, or like powering up the first time in the original
Is that
Dragon
Broly?
Broly movie
Bro.
when he just right before he stomps on Goku.
So he
Bro, he's so docile and soft. He's soft as
Man,
hell,
that gave
and
me
then he
nightmares.
knocks. He gets so mad, so quick, so quick, bro.
And they try to be friends with him. They're trying to talk no jutsu. It's so funny. They really do.
They want to be like, the sun's going down, big fella. The sun's going down, big fella.
Sun's getting real low.
The sun's getting real low, big fella.
Oh man, and it does not work.
Not at all.
Help me.
Bro, that's the again. I think that we were talking about earlier. That's like some of the best parts of Power Up. Is like other characters' reactions.
Oh, yeah.
villains' reactions.
Especially like it's not even the villain. So sometimes when it is the villain who powers up and the hero's like, oh shit.
Probably like when the team sees the man power up, he's like, yeah, we seen that coming.
Yeah.
We seen that coming. And then homeboy, the villains are just like, how Sway? Like 2 seconds ago, you were. I was wailing on that ass, and then like all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye,
Wait, you're healed? How?
Gear 2 Luffy. The first time that he goes Gear 2 and just bazookas Bluto just into
Oh,
his
yeah,
head.
yeah.
To death?
One push his ass. He's like, I'm fired up, bro. I'm about to gank your ass real quick.
Bruno just went,
Down, out.
Wow, that was cool.
oh my god.
Great Ninja War. When Naruto goes like full Sage of Six Pass mode, he just comes out. He's like, I just learned a whole lot of stuff
Yeah.
once in a little bit of time.
I think that also works so well because you know it's Naruto and he's too stupid to keep it a secret.
Oh God!
He's like anybody else would just kind of come back and been like, "Oh, I'm hurt," and like then got into it. But Naruto's like, "Hey guys,
Hello,
It's me.
y'all not gonna believe what we about to do."
Y'all all about to get a little bit of my power. Check it out.
Yes, surprise.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Hey, going back to cartoons though, Danny Phantom.
Which one?
We were talking about the whale. Like I like
That that was his final like power up before like the end of the series, but he actually gained powers throughout the series. So that was his whole. He had like a lineage of power ups from like the duplication to first the ghost beams because he wasn't able to like actually shoot ghost beams out to people. He was just a ghost boy
because he could just go like between walls. Basically,
yeah,
that was like
he could phase. That's it.
That was it.
Then he learned. Oh,
and he can fly.
He can fly. But now he can shoot ghost beams, and then he can freeze people, and then he can make copies of himself, and then finally.
Right,
he can ghost well.
It was the copies of himself that was my favorite thing. I was like, that makes the most freaking sense. Like, why weren't you able to do that initially?
He had to learn. Or he had to learn to ghost well.
But
like he do was just
he would have been so much stronger if the freaking Val guy would have like Vladimir would have not been a dick, bro. Like I'm just saying, like had him not been a dick.
Vlad was in it for Mama Fenton, all right? That's all he wanted.
That's true. Oh, God. He wanted them curves.
Yeah. Kirby.
Mama Fenton had them curves.
Mama Fenton, man. But yeah, no, if Vlad Plasmius was actually a help more so than a hurt, yeah, Danny Phantom would be unstoppable. I mean, he was at one point. When we see the future Danny Phantom, who was basically
Danny Phantom.
Danny and Vlad Plasmius put together,
Bruh.
That was scary.
He ascended. He had his devil fruit had ascended, bro. Like he fully did awaken.
The first time we heard the Ghost of Well from the evil Danny, it's like then you hear it coming from our good Danny. It's like, oh, this is scary.
Why is it the same?
Right. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll say Chopper from One Piece when he goes Monster Point.
The first time when he can't control it.
Most times, when he can or can't.
When he can't. Because you know what it is. Like, him controlling it post-time skip is expected because everybody's like...
We have 2 years
that would be his logical progression would be able to control all the points.
Which, I mean, he does. I mean, he points it out, too, when he does it the first time post-time skip. He's like,
he's like, I can do it now. Guys, I'm okay. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm down here. I'm fine.
Hey,
I'm okay.
Chopper, are you sure?
I am fine.
Well, the first time when it's like almost like takes like Zoro and Sanji being like, is this going to be a problem? At first they're like, all right, it's Chopper, and then he just keeps going. They're like,
it's going
stop.
It's going ham. How did they stop him? Did he passed out, right? Like he just ends up like wearing himself out?
No, somebody hits him.
I think it was both Sanji and Zoro probably hit him.
Does he get knocked out?
Yeah.
Because they can't stop him.
No, I know they can't. I remember
it's like when the Hulk turned to Hulk the first time, like couldn't control himself.
I was gonna say Chopper learning to control Monster Point is like Professor Hulk, and Professor Hulk is one of my favorite power ups. Like I'm a big fan of Professor Hulk. Like after
the MCU version,
I'm sorry, like, a lot of people don't like him, but I think he's fun.
Look,
I enjoy it.
If I can see somebody eating as much eggs as I do on screen, that makes me a happy person.
Scene. Hashtag scene, bro.
That man had a solid dozen eggs on his plate, and I was like, that's my guy.
He just needed some sour cream and butter.
Not even the sour cream. I just needed the butter and some salt and pepper, and I'd be a happy boy. That boy had a whole pack of bacon next to it, too. Man.
I mean, the man needed to stay fat.
For
sure. He had to sustain himself.
He had to stay fat for sure. No,
probably what, 5 eggs?
6, probably. I'll sell them.
Oh man,
another big guy glow up, Choji, Butterfly Man.
Woo!
Butterfly Man, bro. Like you
my boy.
Man, watching him go from the character that he is in Naruto versus the character he becomes in Shippuden is just it's a hopeful story for real.
He's my favorite.
I mean, like, you don't get a lot of. I was watching Deadpool. And Deadpool 2 actually, and like they were talking about Fire Fist. And Fire Fist is like, you don't get a lot of plus size heroes representing, and Choji is that plus size hero representation that we actually really want and need in like manga and really manga. But
all of the above.
It was funny, we were talking about Ryan was talking about the characters who died at the beginning of what movie? The teammates of And G.I. Joe. You were talking about G.I. Joe. I watched Deadpool 2 for the first. I rewatched Deadpool 2 for the first time in a while the other day.
Task Force X.
X-Force Deaths on Injury, bro.
Shout out to Brad Pitt.
Bro. Miriam had never seen it, and she didn't realize that the Invisible Guy, the Vanisher
was Brad Pitt.
Was Brad Pitt until the moment.
I really like, just go back to Naruto. I really like Sakura. The first time you get to see her fight
with
after
100 healings jutsu.
No, just when she punches when they're fighting Kakashi, they're trying to get the bell, and Kakashi's like, "All right, let's see how much stronger you've gotten," and she just kind of punches the ground,
destroys the terrain.
He's like, "Oh, hold on, wait," because you see, he engages Naruto first, and he's like, impressive, right? And then he's like, Sakura, and he's like, "Where is she?" And she just literally pops up out of nowhere, and she punches the ground.
Going for blood,
like,
bro.
This is Tsunade. What
I'm
have I
say,
done?
You have to remember, I think he just realized, that's the first time that Kakashi realized, this is the next legendary Sonic.
Oh God!
Yeah.
This is a problem. It's like, hey, guess what? It's a natural progression to think, Kakashi, you were taught by this guy versus who was taught by them.
Crazy thing is, I still don't think Kakashi wasn't going all out there then too.
No.
I would love to.
I want to see Kakashi at 100%. I was like,
Kakashi at 100% is Great Ninja War when he has the Sameda going ham against every person that he's facing.
I wish that was how Shippuden ended. Was them just as post Ninja War, the three of them just kind of being there, and Kakashi as Hokage before he's about to send them out to do things because he's not going to just let them not
work. No, y'all are ninja.
He's like, all right, y'all have things to do, and they're like, why? And he was like, but first, and he's just gonna hold it up.
Come get these bells.
I feel like that would have been cool.
You see all three of them just run to
a moment. Freeze frame. Yeah, that's a moment.
I feel like that would have been if they were gonna do it. If it was an American show,
sure. You always come back to the mentor, right?
Yeah, it's almost like an open-ended ending. You know how it's going to end, but also...
But you don't, though.
Hopeful.
Because at that point, it's...
But it's a callback. The callback is always...
It's the callback, but it's also anything can happen, but also...
Because it's still Kakashi.
Yeah.
It is still the copy master.
I love... But no, you're...
That's a power-up. When he reveals the Sharingan for the first time...
That is a power
against Zabuza, and you realize there's a whole other level of stuff to
his
do.
Copycat ninja stuff. Yeah,
or not even that. Just in the show in general, you meet Zabuza and he's strong, but he's kind of just he's strong because he's really good with the sword.
Right.
There's not a whole bunch and people have advanced jutsu because it's just the nature of knowing.
I mean, hell, you don't even know about the Byakugan at that point.
But you've never seen it.
Yeah. Sharingan is the first thing
the first time you see it, and he's and Zabuza's
I mean, hell, it levels up the show too.
Yeah,
right? It's a whole.
It gets scary.
It's a multi-level thing here.
Because you don't believe Kakashi for real when he's like, "Hey, don't."
I mean, the Aijutsus, I think, are just one of the key level up things in the show Naruto. I've got because the Sage Mode level up for Naruto is easily one of the more iconic ones of the entirety. You just paint art, coming in the moment with all the frogs and toads and freaking just after so much training.
You're talking about the first time he summons the three toads. For real.
Well, or you talking about when Gamabutsu saves him the first time, when he's falling down that freaking...
Yeah.
He's he sends him off down the cliff or whatever the hell it is. He's just,
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Because you're will he be able to do this again in the future? And you're oh wait, yes. Maybe.
Man, they just make that was the beauty of a good training arc in Naruto. When it was good, you wanted to see every bit of that progress. Now when it was,
Naruto
it's stressed.
If we're talking about another power up that I thought was good, was him training to learn the Rasengan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From the balloon, the water balloon and everything, all the way up to him throwing it and and then all the way to the point now where he does the Rasengan Shuriken and he's able to make things out of it. And
Ringo, his boyfriend and rival, getting the Chidori. Sasuke. Just from the time he enters the Chunin exams with Kakashi to the time he uses it. He punches through that. I feel like that is a pretty big power up for him because he doesn't have like a for real finishing. He has like
he has the
flames. Yeah, that's not a finishing thing. That is like that is it.
True. That's what it was made for, right?
Yeah.
It was made for assassination.
Yes.
Literally for that specific
Which
purpose.
Kakashi is wild for that.
He's like, I'm going to take this little boy and
I'm
assassinate
going to choose the one kid who has no family
and nothing
to lose.
Nothing to lose.
The assassination move.
The assassination move.
Oh,
Let's
God.
get to something a little bit more lighthearted, I should say. Pops from the regular show. When we find out that he's actually an alien entity who is the embodiment of good, and he has to learn. He goes from this soft-minded, soft-hearted, good show, everyone,
to godly.
Yeah.
Also on that show, the glove for
the Nintendo glove, the Power Glove,
yeah. Power Glove.
When they had the Power Glove episode, they became basically like a Transformer /
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of like side characters.
They have item power-ups in the regular show.
Yeah.
So, like the freaking
But I would say they do because they do end up like fighting better as the show progresses until the end.
And it's also with the addition of like the little side characters or like one-off characters that one-off, like the little ducks who all like imprint on Rigby, and it's like and like punching each other and shit. Like those ducks become like a kaiju kind of duck that become like a super duck that also has like the Power Glove, the excellent hat, and
If you haven't watched regular show recently, it is worth
the random words.
worth the rewatch.
I'm saying the random words that I'm saying mean nothing if you haven't watched the regular show.
Man. I'm gonna have because I don't remember what
because it's like
about.
There's like
I just did it again for like the 5th time. It is like a stress show for me. I power through that thing. Like it is very good.
I mean, it also has boning.
Ham boning will save your life, bro.
I had a shirt that said ham boning with both of them, and then just random hands.
Bro, there is some fucking talented ham boners out there, man. Like, they freaking go. They kill that shit, bro. Like, it's like just stanking it up on it.
Remember when Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd ham-boned on Ant-Man trailer?
Yeah.
No.
They just cut back and forth. Ants.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Someone get a camera on these motherfuckers right now.
I feel like if we want to stay on this cartoon vein, we gotta talk about Avatar. Hey, Avatar power-ups. I mean, I feel like those are kind of like...
I like Aang's better than Korra's.
I don't know, Bloodbending's pretty fucking power up, bro.
Bloodbending is a pretty OP power.
Yeah, Korra, not Katara. I like Aang's power-ups better than like Korra, the Avatar.
I don't really...
Korra already had everything.
I feel like their power-ups are the same thing, so if you like Aang's, you like Korra's.
Well, no, because when Aang would use his, he would be an unstoppable force of nature, but then Korra would use hers, and she would wind up losing all the power.
It was the same thing. Because they all were like, yo, we've all done this before.
But it's more about like the how for me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like how they got there. Because like Korra kind of already had all her bending shit, right? Like she just had to learn how to airbend. Like you didn't miss much. She just wasn't in touch with her spiritual side, right?
Yeah,
like,
her mental and spiritual side.
That's what so
I'd say like, well, no.
Which I guess like that aspect of she's powering up her mental state, her spiritual state, right? Like that's a thing.
Which everybody should. That's
but I can facts, big facts. But I think that that makes sense why you would enjoy Aang's power-ups more because he just had to learn. I mean, man was in touch with his spiritual energy.
Yeah,
he just had to learn all the other three,
yeah.
Which is more entertaining to watch to some degree.
Yeah.
But like him going into Avatar State made him an invincible, unstoppable force until he got his. He died. Until he literally died.
I mean, Heike, you never saw Korra turn into a giant waterfish and murk everybody in the whole village ever.
No,
you turned her into a giant.
Korra was also like in a
giant
different
spiritual
emotional state,
yeah,
than Aang was, because that was like
Korra was depressed.
Like
yes,
and
straight up.
Like if a child gets mad, it's never like directed at anybody. They just hit anything and everything.
Yeah,
and as a teenager, when you get mad, because like when Korra got mad and it like went out of control, it went one place and one place only.
You're right. That's something to be considered for sure.
Yeah, I'm a Korra defender.
I like that, but
To
like,
death.
I've never thought about it like that in
Yeah.
terms of their age differences as
Yeah.
avatars.
And that's why she has the problem she does, because Aang doesn't know how to have those problems because he is
Aang is
10-year-old
110.
child.
Big facts. Big Aang is 110. I don't know what
He
you're
is
talking
a
about.
10-year-old child.
Big facts. You're right.
Korra is going through puberty.
While
Give
the world
her
is
a break.
while the world is changing, right?
Wow, the world is changing. They've got
Yeah.
guns now.
They got guns, they got technology.
You're not just throwing rocks and running.
We got jeeps in this
We ain't going
motherfucker.
spears, bro. Like,
We got guns, jeeps, blimps.
Talk about a power up for humanity.
big facts, bro.
They built Blicky.
No, not the Bleezy. No. Oh god. Oh shit.
But when the Fire Nation.
But
With the
On an actual letter,
I don't know.
we
But
could
like,
do.
what would you put? So my question is: are Korra as like super powered up, like spiritual, like fused with Vatu person, versus Aang's giant waterfish fused with like the moon spirit? I guess because that's kind of what happened, right?
Yeah, his girlfriend turned into the moon.
Sokka's.
Sokka's girlfriend, but who?
Yeah, that's
but
what I
who winning? Who winning? Death battle right now. Who
Is
winning?
Vatu or that comes down to is Vatu?
It's not
or the moon?
Vatu. Vatu's the evil one. It was the other one. I just couldn't remember.
And
the
it
name.
comes down to who's stronger between that and
the moon spirit.
because
It's got to be Korra's spirit because
because
she's like,
Korra's
she's good and
because
evil.
Korra and Aang's would kind of just cancel each other out because it's literally the same
Same
force.
person.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think that the original spirit of good is probably more powerful than
Yeah.
the moon spirit. No disrespect to Sokka's girlfriend, not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but
That's
I will
right.
say-
I'm gonna take the spirit of good.
The literal spirit of good.
Yeah.
Probably got some things.
I mean, you got celestial versus like,
Metaphysical.
I mean, damn, yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What about it?
That whole show was basically them powering up
That
all the way up
was
to the end.
Yeah.
Just
All-
one,
they do
so would you call it
mad
just one long
powers by the end
training?
of
Was
that
it,
show.
is the show just one long training arc?
Basically.
Yes, honestly, yes.
But if it's done well, it's a good show.
and it
Yeah.
was, and all the way up to this
A good
movie that
training
premiered on
arc is hard to
Netflix.
beat.
Yeah, and the movie's incredible.
The movie is fantastic.
movie
It's
is
on
so
Netflix.
good.
If you don't even watch the series, just watch the movie. It
The
embodies.
movie kind of gives you a pretty good.
Is
summary
the
of
movie
series.
the series in a lot of ways?
The
Yeah,
movie's
plus
the movie's
a
like
little
a
bit?
weird almost restart of the series.
Well, it's more so not even a restart. It's a restart of if Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because
Yeah.
they've trained
kinda-
to become TMNT at this point.
Yeah.
And then it's a time travel thing. So it's like they've been.
They meet them and
It
they're
does jump.
older.
It
and-
does
Yeah.
jump. It jumps.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But if you watch it, it'll give you it
Gives
a
you
good
insight
covering.
to the show?
Yeah, it gives you a
Alright.
good covering of what happened in the show all the way up to like
Okay.
then
The
now.
movie.
But like that movie
Yeah.
is
I'm not
Movie's
gonna
really good.
beautiful.
I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And Leonardo Kirsten.
Do you think the Omnitrix between Ben 10 and Alien Force is a power up? Because
Yes.
it's the same thing. It's just different monsters. It's just 10 different monsters.
Wait,
They're
then no.
aliens.
Then no.
Like
No,
it powers up from Alien Force to Ultimate Alien. That is
Okay, that's the power up. That's the power
But
up.
Ben 10 to Alien Force, it is just it's a different
It's
Omnitrix
basically
with
like
10 different aliens.
it's been getting a newer version
It's
of
just
his
a different
iPhone.
power set.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
different.
not- he got an iPhone update. That's what he got,
Basically.
and then he got the ultimate version.
Yes.
It's not. He didn't get a new iPhone. He got the iPhone update.
Yeah.
That's what he. That's
He
what
went to
like,
iOS
went from-
16,
Yeah.
and then he got the 14.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, when he went to like ultimate.
Initially, no, and then it.
But like
and
when he
does.
did have his like his ultimate forms, like ultimate forearms,
Yeah.
ultimate like upgrade.
Yeah, like you could like do. You see, you were talking about the forearm guy has like 6 arms or whatever.
it changes outfits and everything, and yeah,
That is a power.
that is definitely a power.
I was thinking.
I'm on
that-
season 4 of Ben 10 now.
I don't
And then all on Netflix, it says classic Ben 10 on
Max.
Netflix.
Max.
They have it on Netflix too, but it's called Classic Ben 10. So
Do they
you
have
can
all of them
differentiate.
on
I guess so. I don't know. Because
Netflix?
like I said, it says Classic Ben 10 for like the Ben 10 that we watched,
Yeah.
not the Ben 10 that like.
Well, like
came
I
out.
watched.
So
So what?
Alien Force probably the first
Well,
one.
no, not Alien. But it's like the newer one that's like more cartoony.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I
Ben
said,
10.
classic.
Just Ben 10.
Yeah.
that's what it said. Classic Ben 10.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah,
What? Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna ask. It's okay. Sorry.
Classic Ben. I don't know. I mean, we got anything else? I mean, I've gone through my whole list. Probably my list. Y'all got it? Y'all got any more power?
Yo, I can't believe we didn't mention Founding Titan, Aaron Yeager. I'm just gonna say it because like that is a fucking power up. All power up. All power up. This man just cut. Like it's one thing for him to be the Attack Titan. Let's just go ahead and say that. Like he can do that.
Yeah, he is the Attack. That was his initial power up.
And then no, that's just how he was born. Like
he was born that way.
He was born that way.
He just didn't realize until the show started.
And then.
But then going into,
but him like Founding Titan mode.
Founding Titan is a little ridiculous.
Yes.
And
then wait till September to figure out how this all gonna end.
I don't know if y'all ever read Dragon Drive. But in Dragon Drive is a great series. If you can find it on the internet, read it. It's about this world where you play this video game where you get a dragon. And you get into a VR world and you fight with the dragon.
Love that.
Actually, but...
Like Sword Art Online with dragons?
Kind of.
Cool.
Yes and no, because... But actually, the other place is just real. It's a different dimension.
Oh, damn.
And the people that make the game are literally just stealing
resources. They're sending you to the dimension. Oh, damn.
But they're not... They're sending, like, their people to the other dimension. And, like... They're just like simulating it for the main players, but you get sucked in. But the main character gets this little ass like Agumon looking thing as his dragon, and he's like, "What am I finna do with you?" But you're cute, so I love you. And so they get into a fight, and this thing out of nowhere turns into Godzilla.
OP as fuck,
and it's ridiculous. You see, but like in the first volume, you only see it for like a second as like a. Like almost like a Susanoo kind of thing around the little dragon.
Yeah.
And then like as they get older, there's actually a moment where he can just switch back and forth.
Oh, that's lit.
Like on command. And
what's the show?
Really it's called Dragon Drive.
I want to watch that.
I don't think they ever adapted it.
Oh, it's a manga.
It's a manga.
I have to read it.
It's very good.
That's cool.
Love that. I'd also say Zatchbell learning his third spell in Zatchbell is a power up that was important to me as a kid.
What? Wait. What show?
Zatchbell. It was about the kid and the little doll thing, and they all carried around books of spell. It's an anime.
It's an anime. Okay.
Yeah. It's about this kid. The kid wore like a blue blouse and this white like.
I think for some reason I remember this plot line.
He had like a Justin Bieber haircut, and he was obsessed with fish.
Yeah.
And they were all called Mamoto. I could have started with that. All of the little creatures were called Mamoto. They all came with a book of spells.
Yeah.
All fighting to be the Mamoto.
Wait a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like the not Kirby, the Yu-Gi-Oh with the Yu-Gi-Oh character with the little wings or whatever. Karibo. Kind of looked like Karibo.
No. He looked like a little blonde child.
No, not the. Oh, that's what. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Zatchbell.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah,
he looks like.
But he needed to learn the spells in order for his character.
Yeah. He looks like Homeboy from Hunter x Hunter with the chain finger rings, but like younger.
Yes, he does. I do remember a storyline like this.
Yes, that show deserved better. It just got a reprint. The manga just got a reprint.
Maybe it'll
so they're probably gonna
get picked back up.
Get adapted.
I was gonna.
Those are mine.
Bo. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He probably had a crazy power up to those nose hairs at some point.
I think he was just fucking OP, just with the nose hairs.
Would you say that the Bobo makes me think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Would you? Say
it definitely was I feel like a junior version,
right?
If you like this, you'll
like that.
JoJo's fans are punching the air right now.
Don't be mad. Just accept it.
I'm glad I'm not on camera. They're gonna hate you.
Just accept it.
As we turn the camera.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
The views expressed on Bird Survival Guide
do not reflect those on camera.
Not reflect those
on camera, especially Jeremy. The one sitting on your right.
Oh man.
Is it?
I think that's a high point to end on.
Yeah.
But we can go on and on.
We can go on. We could go on and on.
Gee, what we're going to do now is take a quick little break and we'll be right back with the weekly blurb.
Right back, guys.
Nah, I don't like that. That's better.
Play that button, brah.
What if I just didn't? What if we just like did the whole segment and I never just...
It's time for the weekly blurb.
I would have just added it in post.
I figured. I was trying to be creative with the segue, you know.
She did a great job. I was in full support of it. I'm like, this is well done.
I mean, it would have been nice had I just gone and went back and said, welcome back to the episode. Welcome back. It's time for the Weekly Blurb. We'll talk about stuff
And things.
and all the things.
That's what it is. Hashtag all the things.
Hey.
Merch coming eventually.
Sooner or later.
Inevitably.
I am inevitable.
Where's coming soon?
Check out that Redbubble. But anyway,
Red Buble.
you know, hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode so far. Woohoo!
I forgot what I was going to talk about.
Whose turn is it?
I was going to volunteer to go first, but I forgot what I was going to talk about.
I can go first if you need time to think.
Thank you.
My weekly blurb for the people who can't see me, but you can hear me, is about the Netflix One Piece getting a sub and a dub.
Bruh!
Because that's crazy.
Bro, I'm so hyped! I'm so damn hyped about it!
I feel like it. I did not expect. Like, I knew they were going to dub
what a
it
sign-off.
because like they have to, but like
I'm gonna watch it in the dub, in the sub.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
I know.
now here's the thing, which is which now.
Which is what?
Because now the Japanese version is technically the sub, or is now technically the
It is
dub.
the dub. Because it's going to be in the Japanese dub.
Then I'm watching the dub. Is what I mean.
I'll be watching.
I'm gonna watch it.
and,
I'm gonna watch it.
and-
Oh, well, we're watching both, but I want it to be known.
See, no, this
This is going- that is what
how you get a second season. Is people are going to be watching this 3 or 4
Motherfucker,
times.
bro,
Oh my God.
it's brilliant.
Netflix is
Let's see, here's a voice.
I didn't even think about it like that. Oh my god.
This is how you get a second season. People
Yeah.
are going to be watching it 3, 4, 5 times to hear it in English, in Japanese, in Spanish, and whatever other language they want to, just to hear the original. First of all, the original voices of the One Piece cast is coming to voice the Japanese dub version. It's going to be amazing.
No cap.
Oh my goodness! The voice actors, but also the actors. I mean, 2 of them, Taz and Inaki, are going to be voicing the Spanish version of their characters.
Which is dope.
I mean, it's the beauty of having like multilingual actors, right?
Yes.
Like, you're getting that full full effect of it. I guess.
Can we talk about that passing of the torch moment with?
I was about to read that up.
Go ahead. I'll let you do
So
it.
Inaki met Mayumi. I need to get her name right. He met the voice actress for Luffy.
Yeah, he did.
And she gave him the straw hat and did the Shanks quote.
Yes.
And my favorite part of this whole thing is everybody sitting there like, this is cool. Like, you see like Taz and Jacob are like, oh, that's nice. Emily's like about to hyperventilate, and McKinney's just
McKinney was
sitting there,
going crazy. He's like,
losing
oh
his
my
mind.
god! Oh!
He's like, this man, because
so
back
cool.
he's just like, as a Japanese, as an anime fan,
Yeah.
he's like, oh my god, I mean, like, the movie just talk to my cat.
Yeah.
What?
Like
What?
The gravity of that situation is.
And it's the fact that she did the quote too, and the fact that she like told him, like on camera, she was like, "You're it, dog." She was like, "I saw it. You're a great Luffy."
Bro,
It
she
was
hit
awesome.
him with
Sign
the
off.
return is to me
Sign
when you
off,
become a
man.
great pirate. When you
Yeah.
become a great pirate,
They all all of the cast members have put out quotes now about like watching the show and recording it over the new cast members, and they've all said that they've loved the performances and can't wait for people to see it, and like have enjoyed specific things about like how they've played the characters, and have been like, this is nice, and like it's been fun to like act off of this. The dude that plays Zoro called McKenna cool. He was like, congratulations on being like Zoro, basically. And he was like, it was very cool to play somebody so
It's hard to fuck it up now, man.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't think it's.
I think it's hard to fuck it up, or
people just have.
if
Also,
they don't,
people have to find something new to complain about now. Because it was the shoes, and it was like, oh, it's just weird hearing gum gum in English. Now you're gonna get your gomu gomu no.
That's true. And it's not
Find
that weird.
something else to complain
not-
about
It's
now.
not that weird to hear gum gum in English.
It's
dude.
not.
I've heard it for
really
25
not.
years.
Calm down. It's fine.
It's
but
weird
now you
because-
get your Gomu Gomu,
Oh,
and
God.
we can be happy.
That's true. That's true.
And it's gonna be great to hear Gomu Gomu.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be super excited watching it.
Who's
Gomu
not?
Gomu.
The
No
first
one
time you
has a
hear Gomu Gomu in that first
It's gonna be
episode,
weird seeing it come out of somebody else's face.
Yeah,
That's true. That
But-
will be different.
that's dope.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyway, a lot of yelling involved in that, but that is dope.
Excitement.
Netflix
Because we all
said
excited for One
checkmate.
Piece.
Like 60 days.
August, baby.
Countdown is happening.
All right. All right. Nice. God,
Oh, I can't even.
you got to follow up. We gotta follow up with that.
How do you follow that one?
I'm going to do my best, dang it. All right.
I feel like I don't want to go last. I feel
Okay.
like
All right, yeah.
Everybody's weekly blurb is interesting.
Well, I mean,
have
I'm
multiple.
calling out a rest in peace moment because I think that
I feel like that's appropriate. Give
Yeah,
our
like-
voices a break.
you know it's I'm God for real. Alan Arkin died. R.I.P.
because this man's career has always brought a lot of joy to a lot of people that enjoyed watching him in different movies. He plays the grandfather in Little Miss Sunshine
Yeah.
that teaches her the dance, which is debatable. He's also in Argo and Get Smart in different roles.
Oh, yeah, he was the director of the CIA.
Yeah. He's got that movie with.
He's in the Santa Claus.
He's in the Santa Claus as the father of Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
After he's
We in Canada.
yeah.
This doesn't look like Canada.
Going Out in Style with like Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine.
All these old folks.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of old folks movies. I'm not familiar with his earlier career, like a lot of people are, but the man was always hilarious, and just to see another actor go, he's always kind of sad.
Yeah.
But, so I just
Shout
wanted
out Alan
to
Arkin.
do a shout out R.I.P. moment.
Quiet plus.
Is it
Much
like,
love. That's it. That's it for me. That's it for me right now.
hey,
All right. If I die in like a weird way and it's like tragic, please just as y'all leave the funeral, play the last minute and a half of Act 1 of In the Heights. Just like the look at the fireworks part.
fireworks!
Just that.
Look at the night sky!
Because you can't not listen to that in
Look at the
isolation
fireworks!
and not crack up. It's so funny.
Fireworks!
But yeah, anyway.
In Washington Heights.
And then just started fireworks.
What a moment.
You can't be sad and just hear that.
The sky.
I'm gonna put that in my will.
Do you want fireworks shot off?
No, I just want y'all to listen to the
Listen
song.
to the last minute and a half.
Requirement.
It's gonna be in the will. You have to do it. Or I'll
Final
be,
wishes, bro.
or, yeah,
We
I'll
all gonna be haunted by Ryan
dishonored.
Key.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed.
All right, Ainsley knows.
Yeah.
My turn. I don't want to continue that. Death.
Fireworks.
First and foremost, we finally have a Superman cast for the new Superman movie for James Gunn DCU. I don't know if y'all remember a couple episodes back, when we tried to cast it ourselves back here. One Mr. Jeremy Scott said, "Hey, you remember that guy from Hollywood on Netflix? I think he would be a good one." And y'all were like, "Eh." If you don't remember, listen back to it. I just remember because it stuck in my brain for a while.
Oh, he was hurt.
I was a little hurt. But guess what, motherfuckers? This David Carter was like, he gonna be Superman. I said it. He did it. James Gunn, listen to me. Bitch. I'm happy.
You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right.
But he-
I mean, the
yeah.
man looked like him. I mean, he sure do look like him.
I saw a meme that said, can we have Henry Cavill? No, we have Henry Cavill at home.
We have Henry Cavill.
Oh, bruh. No, it's.
Damn.
I saw him and I was like, what the fuck?
But also,
I can see it.
it's the
though.
Superman look.
Yeah.
They
I
all
was
look
like,
like
is that
Superman.
just-
I was like, I can see the vision.
butt chin and everything.
Hey, here's a positive. Superman's American.
There you go.
All right? The Superman in the movies now is American. He was British for the last 5-6 years.
We took him back.
Yes.
We took him back.
He belongs to the States, baby.
The revolution is complete.
I think they talked to Jensen Ackles about being Batman in real life.
They better.
I think this
because
will
he's
happen.
like, because
I think
before he would.
the campaign is real, bro. The
'Cause,
campaign
I mean-
is so real.
No, because at conventions and stuff, people used to ask him about being Batman, and he used to talk about it. And like a couple weeks ago, he was at a convention,
stopped talking about
and
it?
somebody asked him, "Have they approached you about being Batman?" And he just went, and like couldn't respond to.
There was
it,
no like actual
answer.
answer.
And just kind of like was like halfway looking around,
Love it,
and
not
like
answer.
and it's Jensen Ackles to like he could.
He always
like,
has something
he
to
loves
say.
to be like,
Yeah.
maybe, but they've. Like at this point, they have actively talked to him about being Batman to the point where he
Their
cannot
contracts
think
in
about
talk and NDAs.
It's a non-answer. It's
So
just a
I think-
non-answer.
I think he's very. I think there's a very good chance that he is our live-action Batman, and I would not be upset about it.
I'm not.
It would be very different to Pattinson, who can exist on his own now.
He does this because it's called DC Elseworlds, where you can have the movies that are outside of the main.
Also,
DCU.
we've already heard him be Batman and the Red Hood, and he did a great job as both.
He's currently Batman in like this new era of the DC animated universe.
Yep.
And guess what James
And
Gunn
that's the
says?
thing. If you are in animated form, you're also live action, baby.
You were free game.
So
Free game.
I think Jensen Ackles is gonna be around this new Superman movie. I think they're gonna be like, here's
I
your
think
Batman.
I think they were.
Do you think?
Oh, those are two beautiful men on television.
do you,
big
do you
screen,
think
bro, my
that
God.
Jensen Ackles Batman is going to have the navy blue
Yes, I think it's gonna be a very
cape and
classic.
cowl?
More
I
like
think it's gonna be a very
comic book
Blue and yellow,
accurate.
yes.
It's not gonna be as dark. It's gonna be a little bit more humorous.
Well, that's what they
Batman's
that's
gonna fight
that's
in the
the one thing about the
daytime,
Superman
comic
outfit, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
bit more comic book
He's gonna
accurate,
be.
right?
He's not gonna necessarily be young, but he's gonna be like
Mature.
mature.
Yeah.
He's gonna been Batman for a minute.
Well, he's
But
been,
he's
he's
not
been Batman
a
long enough to
dickhead.
that.
Yeah.
He's been Batman long
This
enough.
is a
that he has
Batman
a
who
kid.
could have a Robin.
And that's the thing. This
He's
is
interested, invested in the future.
Well, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
you would believe taking care of a child.
Right. I mean, this is the Batman that has Damian Wayne because that's the first Batman movie that we're getting in DCU is the
Right.
Batman Damian Wayne
Yeah.
Robin aspect. So he's been Batman long enough to have been over in Ra's al Ghul's territory, having the goodies with
Yeah.
Talia al Ghul. and-
Do you think
He's got a
he's
moral
the first?
compass.
Do you think they're gonna do
still
Damian Wayne
established.
as the first Robin, or do you think they're gonna be like Dick Grayson's off doing?
They're gonna have to. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Dick Grayson off doing Titans kind of thing. I
That's
can see James.
nicer.
I can see James Gunn actually incorporating like
Dick Grayson.
there are 4 other Robins that were before you. I just need a 5th
Yeah.
one, and you just happen to be my son at this point.
It's a bit more family friendly though too, right? Like
Kind of sort of because Damian Wayne is an assassin.
He's murdered.
Of a-
Yeah, he's a murder child.
dangerous.
It's familial to a
Right,
degree,
right.
but no, Damian Wayne is gonna be trying to kill Batman in half the movie.
Damian Wayne got that dog in him. Bro.
Basically,
Like, he gonna come.
Batman gonna be like, you need to calm your little ass down real
He's a
quick.
little
You just
asshole.
stop.
There's actually a pretty good animated movie. One of the recent highlights of the animated stuff.
Is this the Super Sons one?
Batman versus Robin?
Oh,
I think it's
that's the older one. Yeah.
yeah, and
the
it's
older-
him and Damian Wayne, and it's cool. He looks like what's his name, little brother from Euphoria, though, in that movie.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
With the shotgun kid.
Yes,
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that gets shot at the end.
Yeah. Oh, poor baby.
What is his name? I'm too proud to look it up.
I am too, but I'm doing it because we're pressed for time.
Snowfall Echo,
Wrong show.
but it's something like
Fez
that.
and Ashtray.
Ashtray.
I was close.
Ash. They call him Ash.
Yeah.
And if Javon Walton don't get cast as Damian Wayne because he's still small enough to
Yeah.
a degree.
Ashtray?
I would also
Right, he's a
believe.
talented kid.
I would
too.
also believe a 15-year-old Damian. Wayne.
Yeah, and I mean,
He was in that
it'll be in
show.
that nice little range of it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. He was in a superhero post-apocalyptic show that I watched not too long ago on Amazon called Utopia, and he plays like a kid with a comic with like a book.
I tried to
It's
finish that.
it's
I
a
couldn't
graphic
finish it.
novel. It's a cool show. Check it out. I'll talk about it in an episode.
You have.
Nice.
I tried. I couldn't finish it.
Mhm.
But
It gets a bit too real.
I thought it had multiple. No, I think I'm good with that. I was right. Y'all were wrong. Shut up. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Where can
There you go. Pay this man his residuals.
Yeah. Cut this check.
Cut the check.
Bring him out.
Yeah. But, Jay, where can people find us?
Well, if you hadn't got with us so far, check with us on Facebook and Instagram at Blurred Survival Guide. You can get with us on TikTok and Twitter at Blurred Guide. You can get with us at our personals at Blurred Activists
and at that Disney Blurred.
And you can find Ryan somewhere else.
Somewhere on the rainbow.
On the streets.
I know that, but other than that, keep smiling, everybody. Yeah.
We're back. It's the Blurred Survival Guide.
Taylor, King.
DSG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurred Survival Guide until the end. DSG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurred Survival Guide until the end.
Oh, we back at it again. Jay, Jeremy, Miriam, Ryan, friends until the end. What's new this week? That is our mission. Spoiler leaks, not our ambition. Call us geeks, come on now listen. Black and nerdy's our position. Blurred boys, y'all know what to expect. Enter the podcast, we come in correct. Survivalist world, we coming for the throne. Blurred boys, survivalist zone.
DSG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurred Survival Guide until the end. DSG, we back again. Combos, topics, fave top 10. Podcast fiends, go tell your friends. Blurred Survival Guide until the end. Hey, 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 hey.
Taylor.
It's the Blurred Survival Guide. It's the Blurred Survival Guide. It's the Blurred Survival Guide.